Hey, all you moviegoers, just the other night I went to see Universal's live version of How to Train Your Dragon. This is from the 2010 first animated movie, How to Train Your Dragon, which I thought was amazing. And I didn't know how they can even touch this movie to become a live version, but somehow they did so here in 2025. So I'd like to give my review of this movie. We might be a little critical only because I love How to Train Your Dragon so much. And even the second and third one, I really thought stood out really good this as well too. Okay, so first off, I want to start off with the actors in this movie. We got Mason famous Nicole Parker this as well too to play Hiccup and Astrid. These two were really good together. They had a really good connection, and it really showed off they could actually portrait Hiccup in this new live version along with Astrid. Things were almost the same from the anime version, but I also felt like it was a little off a little bit. But I still liked their acting ability, how they really portrayed each one of them this as well too. And the other actor we have was Hiccup's dad this as well too, Stock, who was played by General Gennard Butler, I gotta say. And if you guys didn't realize, from the animated version that was back in 2010, he did the voice in this movie. I thought this was one of the great plus about this movie. I really liked that they actually brought him back and actually appeared in this live version in How to Train Your Dragon. He was perfect for the role. He's an amazing actor as well too. He's been active such for a long time. Now here we are after 15 years later. They got the opportunity to actually bring him in, and they don't need to borrow his voice, but they can also just borrow him as the dad. It's just really incredible. And everybody else that was in this cast did an amazing job. But the key thing about this movie I really thought was off was they really played this card almost exactly from the anime movie back in 2010. Almost every scene they're playing scene by scene. I think it feels like it was almost like up to 40 minutes, but I feel like the whole entire movie was kind of like that. But they kind of, after 40 minutes, they started to change scenes around a little bit, and I going, okay, that might work. But I was waiting for those other changes. If they usually when you do a live action movie, so most of the time you want to change multiple, not a lot of things, but some things. Even the jokes were the same from the animated movie just as well too. It's like saying, okay, I'm not laughing because it's exactly the same thing. They're almost quoting exactly from the original anime movie. And Toothless was a big character in this movie just as well too. You remember that lovable dragon that looks so cute? I want one of those dragons. But Toothless, they really did the CGI. So they really nailed the character down of Toothless as a dragon. It feels so realistic with the actor interacting with the Toothless as well too, and the other dragons for that sake too. So you can see how far CGI has actually come this as well too. And one of the other great things about this movie I did like, I always stay for the credits. I like seeing where the location they actually shot. They actually shot this movie in Ireland. That's a perfect location. I was thinking to myself, if they brought this movie to a live version, whereabouts would they actually shoot it from? Ireland is a perfect, beautiful location. And every scene I saw passing with when Hiccup was flying with Toothless, it was breathless. It was just like something you want to see into a live version if they ever did this movie, and they finally did. It was so amazing. The chemistry between the dragon Hiccup, the dragon Toothless, not Hiccup, with a Hiccup, in other words, was amazing, and it had a great vibe to it, and it shows how much love from the first anime movie that story actually brought. They brought that same love into this movie just as well too. And the interaction with Astrid and Hiccup, these two actors who actually portrayed each other, Mason and Nicole, actually playing, they nailed the characters really good. And the way they interacted with each other, it was the same way, though, was they did in the anime. And I guess you kind of want that because you want to give that same feeling and all that magic they had from the first and pulled it into the second one with these two, with Hiccup and Astrid, how they actually get along and actually finally fall in love sort of thing. But I do wonder this as well too for you guys. This is one of the questions I do want to ask you guys. If you have not seen the original How to Train Your Dragon, I'm saying, where have you been? No, I'm joking. I'm bringing this up because I feel that if you have not seen the movie, you bring yourself into a whole new world. And you get this is going to be your movie then, because you're saying this is my first time actually seeing the movie. And if that's the case, you're going to love this movie. I was just thinking to myself, if I'd never seen the animated movie, which I'm really glad I actually did, because I think the animated movie is a better movie to actually see if you really want the beauty of the film. But if you want everything with the live action, with the cinematography and everything, this movie's gonna be breathless to you. Even with me seeing the anime movie, I would still think it's a breathless movie. And the conclusion of this movie with the main dragon, oh my gosh, the fight scene with this, it was so incredible. It was so intense. It's everything you want from this world, from How to Train Your Dragon, and it's amazing. But a big kicker I'm gonna step back in this movie is the fact I have a really hard time the fact that we're actually playing scene by scene. It made it really hard to actually laugh once again, I say. And everything was almost quoted almost the same way. But there was a lot, after a good amount of time, they actually had brought different dialogue, which I thought was good. And the story itself stayed true to the original This Is World 2. Okay, so with that case, anyways, I'm going to start wrapping things up. But I want to hear from you guys this as well, too. How did you like this movie? If you saw the first anime movie back with the first one that came out in 2010, the anime movie, how did you feel entering this movie? Did you actually have your... with me, I had to have my mind wide open, because I was saying there's no way a movie can't beat the anime movie. And it can't. Because my heart was true to that first film. But they also brought I can't keep on saying, they brought the love. So how did you feel of seeing the anime version compared to this live version? Did this live up to your expectations? If so, I'll leave your comments down below. I also would like to know how well you would actually rate this movie. And I at this point would recommend the movie for if you want to go back into that world. But the thing I really want is enter that world once again at Epic Universe. I'm gonna bring this up because Island of Berk is now at Epic Universe, and you can now enter the movie itself and experience everything around you with the dragons and anything that is related to the movie. I cannot wait to go to the Epic Universe. So with all this talks I'm talking right now, I would like to bring you back the other night when I went to the movies and show you a little bonus content from what I actually saw at the theater. So check this out. Hey, everyone. Yes, this is the day I actually went to see How to Train Your Dragon. I'm going to show you some bonus content that I'm adding to this video to my review. So check this out, because I'm going to be going up to the lobby and show you what sort of stuff they have for here at this theater at Cinema West for How to Train Your Dragon. Come with me. So I'm not going to take too long actually doing this, but when I first came into this lobby, I saw Toothless made I don't know exactly what it's made of, but this is really cool. Do you see? He's got a name tag. He belongs to Cinema West here. That's pretty cool. And they also have this popcorn buckets. It's like we always see for different movies, like Mission Impossible and stuff like that. So the new one is that this new Superman movie coming out. These are How to Train Your Dragon's popcorn buckets as well. This is pretty cool. Got the cup. Got Toothless on top of the glass here. That's cool. Little kids pack sort of deal right here too. Oh, I do like this one. All dark and green shades of Toothless. Everything seems like it's everything Toothless in here. And of course we got the dolls up here. That's cool. You can see in the back how much they actually got. Wow. So that's it right now. I just wanted to show you a couple of things, but I also want to say Happy Father's Day, which is coming up this following Sunday. Thank you for watching my review here on Vision.